Okay, welcome. Here we go. Vlog 3. Now, it has been a couple of weeks since I filmed a vlog because, that's just what happens sometimes. Life gets pretty busy. Anyway, so today we're going to be doing some legs. I'm about 13 weeks out from the comp. Getting leaner, cut is going well. I'm down to 103 kilos from 110, and I'm sitting at about 12% body fat at the moment. And I think we're aiming for roughly 7% for the comp in 13 weeks, so we are on track at the moment. So I wanted to talk a bit about the progress that I made in my first year of lifting and how I got bigger, how I started to put on muscle in the gym, and kind of just a little bit about that process. So when I was swimming, I was doing gym about two or 3 days a week, but it was mainly just gym focused on increasing strength to weight ratio, and of course it was specific for swimming. So we did all of the bigger lifts, so we did bench, squats, deads, but we also did a lot of explosive movements, a lot of power, a lot of core, and a fair bit of cross-body connection exercises. So it wasn't any gym for, mass or putting on too much size. You want to be pretty lean as a swimmer. At the same time, you don't want to be too lean. And for me, I was a sprinter, so always strength and being explosive was always really important. So I would still lift pretty heavy, but the goal wasn't to get as big as possible. It was to get as strong as possible and to be able to transfer that strength into the water. When I finished swimming and started doing bodybuilding, I always had a bit of a goal to hit 500 kilos total for my squats, bench, and deads. And so when I finished swimming, I think my total was around like 400. So I was doing 130 for squats, 160 for deads, and then 100 for bench, which is 390 actually. And when I started bodybuilding, bodybuilding was the main goal, and putting on mass was, what I wanted to do. But at the same time, I had that goal in the back of my head. Like I wanted to hit 500 total for those 3 lifts. And I did. It took me a good year, I'd say. So at the end of last year, I hit 140 for bench, 170 squats, and 190 deadlifts, and that was 500. And it was pretty good timing because that was when I was, still bulking, still putting on a lot of size. I was probably sitting at around like 105 kilos end of last year. Apart from those 3 big lifts, there were a lot of movements that I wasn't doing in my swim program that I then had to obviously start doing to put on size and put on muscle. And I think at the start, I just started doing, I think it's called the bro split. So you do like a muscle group a day. So I think I was doing, chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesday, rest Thursday, shoulders Friday, and then arms on Saturday. And I did that for maybe, 2 months roughly. And then that's when I, picked up Ronnie Coleman's book, looked at what split he was doing back in the day, and I started doing his split, which is what I'm still doing today. So when I was aiming for the 500 total, I was of course doing all of those 3 bigger lifts. In terms of my other lifts, I was looking back at what I first started on. For shoulder press, it was, I was just starting at like 30, maybe 40 kilos, and I'm now doing, 60, 65 for 8 reps. Leg extensions was huge. I started at like 23 kilos or something, and I'm now almost full stacking it at 90 kilos for 12 reps. So that was a big jump. Leg curls was around the same. RDLs, I think I was doing 60 kilos. Now I'm doing 100, 110. Even the smaller lifts like bicep curls, I was curling like 8, 9, maybe 10 kilos. I'm now doing 25s for, 8 to 12 reps each side. Bent over rows, I started at 60 kilos. I'm now up near, 100, 110. So I've come a long way since I first started. And, I think Sam Sulek said, the start is the hardest part because you don't have the results yet to see how far you've come. But with time, with consistency, and with hard work, you start to get results. That's how you get better. You just improve one small step at a time. I wasn't doing anything special. Each week, I would just try and push a little bit more than I did that previous week. So whether it was, adding a couple of kilos to the lift, or not even a couple of kilos, may have just been half a kilo or 1 kilo, depending on what it was. Or I would try and squeeze more reps out, or I'd do an extra set or 2. Whatever it was, I was always just trying to improve on what I did the previous week. It's always that, those 1%ers that add up over a long period of time. And that's how you get stronger. And that's how you put on size. And with the increased calories I was taking in, that's how I put on 20 kilos in like 12 months. So consistency was just really important. Anyway, so we're going to be hitting some legs today. I'm going to start with heavy back squats into some heel elevated back squats to target my quads. Then we're going to do some leg extensions, some leg curls, and then we'll probably finish on maybe some Bulgarians or some calf press. We'll see how we go. Always important to warm up. So I always do a little bit of mobility activation before I start. So starting off with some squats. I'm probably going to work up to about 140, maybe 150 today. We'll see how we feel. Let's get it going. Up to 60. feeling some pretty good range today. Get the belt on. First set, 140. Felt pretty good.
Came out of there.
Yeah.
There was a line.
Yeah, nice. Okay, set 2. How are ya? How's things? Good? Let's get after it.
I didn't think we'd be able to pick the PBs today. Personal best. I want to week off, I want to drink in one, socialize, give them a couple of weeks to get back into the ship chat.
Oh man. Is it still on? Yep. Onto heel elevated squats. Really get the quads going here. So for my leg day, I'll always start on heavy back squats, and then I'll try and just target, like isolate quads, hammies, and then a little bit of glutes as well. Come on. Okay. So, gonna give my quads a bit of a break for a tick and do some hammies. I'm gonna film in 0.5 here, just so I can get the whole thing in. So most of the time I'll do leg curls. Sometimes I do RDLs for hammies. Either or. Alright. Set 2. Fuck. Man. So I definitely feel like I've got, less energy overall. But I've just been trying to time my carbs around training, just so I can still maximize each session and still get the most out of each workout. My sleep's been pretty good still lately, which is good. I'm expecting the quality to start to go down a little bit as I get closer to comp and as I, continue being in a deficit for a long period of time. And yeah, other than that, still keeping my protein pretty high. And I've put my cardio up. So I'm now doing three cardios a week, about half an hour, 45 minutes of walking. This is increased from just one a week. Here we go, set 3. Okay, so moving on to leg curls, leg extension. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Lost it. You good?
There you go, a little bit more on the back.
Finishing off. One bit of calf press. Second set. Last set. Let's get it. Alright, so now we're gonna go downstairs. Okay, here we are, downstairs. Gonna check out the legs. Might just zoom in for these ones. See how we're looking. See if we can get some good lighting. Not too bad. Calves are looking pretty juicy. I think my quads are probably the strongest part of my legs. Hammies are the hammies and glutes probably my weakest part. I think calves and quads probably my strongest. Oof. Okay, that is it for vlog 3. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I said I was going to add a bit of cardio into this one. maybe next time, or a bit of core actually. I've been doing cardio, like I said earlier, 3 days a week, and then I've been doing core a couple times a week as well. So I won't do any tonight because I did some yesterday. But I'll probably try and put it into vlog 4. Okay, hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.